The following episode of Dad vs. Daughter was made possible by a contribution from Grand Gamers Guild. Hello and welcome to another special unboxing episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the Daughter.
And we're going to see how long Megan can hold Endeavor from Grand Gamers Guild. Is this as heavy as Francis Drake?
No, it's not, but it is pretty heavy. So we could get this to the table. That would be nice.
Yeah, it is a pretty heavy box because there's a lot of stuff in there. So do we want to keep Megan
No,
this?
we're gonna open it up and see what we have.
All right, so let's go to the table. As we pointed out in the unboxing intro, this is actually a very big honking game.
It's heavy.
I do like the fact that it is, it looks almost like a treasure chest. You've got your clasp there. You've got, the very nautical looking compass part.
There's like little water puddles kind of on the box. Like you kind of have your, what is it?
Like barnacles?
Yeah, I couldn't think of the word, barnacles.
Yeah. Let's flip this bad boy over and show you the back there.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Yeah, that's the first player marker.
Oh, that looks really cool. I'm sure it's not to size, but yeah, that looks cool though.
Yep. All right, so let's open this bad boy up.
Yeah.
I'll even help.
Yeah, it's a big box. Ugh, heavy. Okay. Ooh, that looks cool already. Look
Yeah,
at that.
these are the
trays.
yeah. So all your player pieces are going to go in that.
I love that when games kind of come with that, so you can just pull out a bit. I think that's so cool.
And this is going to be where your buildings are going to go.
The logo's even on that,
So,
which I think's really cool.
Whoops, yeah, put it around this way. So you can kind of see, it says Endeavor, Age of Sail. So yeah, this keeps everything in its proper place. This was really cool. When I first saw this, I thought, yeah, that's really good production quality on that.
Yeah, that's cool that they include that with it. Baggy baggies.
We do have baggies.
Baggies.
But I guess before we do this, we should look at the
probably
rule book.
Look at the rule book. There are two. This is Exploit rule book and the main rule book.
Yeah, let's just focus on the main rule book at the moment.
Look at that one. Alrighty, objectives. What's new in Age of Sails? If you're familiar with the original Endeavor. Oh, I didn't know this was like a second version.
Yeah.
See, that shows you how well I'm like up to date with some of the gaming stuff.
So nice and colorful.
Yeah. Salary phase, action phase, open sea zone.
This is a game where you actually have to unlock sections of the board before you can move on to it. All right, let's look at this other rule book too. So the exploits. So the exploits are, I think, kind of like the if you want to maybe like little mini modules, expansion modules you can add. So that's what these cards are. So you're going to be able to see that you get a lot of that, and it kind of tells you here's certain things like the keys, you're going to use those, and the shields.
All those components are in this baggie here. It looked like. The shields are kind of cool.
And it's going to tell you what each one of those does. Whoops, out of frame there. Got the Spanish Main and the Dutch East India,
Inquisition.
the Manila Galleons, Underground Railroad.
That's cool.
So yeah, so that's what that's going to tell you, and you can see it shows you all of that stuff as well.
Mm-hmm. So here in this bag look like all those components in nice little wooden pieces. You've got those keys, you've got some chests, and these shields are really cool looking too.
Yeah, these gray things are the forts.
Yeah.
So those are your player shields.
That's really kind of cool.
Your exploit shields. Then you got missionaries, share tokens, galleon tokens, freedom tokens, transit tokens, pirate ship, and cannons.
Yeah, lots of cool stuff in there.
So yeah, that does look neat. We got some punch outs
Lots
here.
of punch
So
outs.
these are the buildings, and these are the markers that you're going to have. But yeah, these are pretty neat.
Yeah.
And these are going to go in that. So you got some that are ships, some that are buildings. Show you the back there.
Oh, that one
fell
popped
out.
City Hall, memorials, palace, treasury. Yep, that one fell
All
out.
right, so yeah, we'll just put those aside.
There you go. Here's some more punch outs, different tokens. There we go. It's kind of cool.
There's cannons.
Yeah.
You.
The ship's kind of cool too. Alright, here is a board. Oh, there's a little...
Yeah.
Are these player boards?
Yes.
Oh, these are massive.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Man.
Because you're going to be tracking your bricks, your basically your workers, your money, and your politics.
Wow.
I think that's what that's called, is your politics.
That is a very big board. I actually thought that was the actual game board.
No, these are player boards, so you can see these are huge.
These are going to be a table hog.
Yeah, it does take up a lot of space.
Alright. Get rid of that. So here is
And the board is
actual
double-sided
board.
based on player count.
So
this is
2, 3, 4 player.
Yeah. So you're gonna notice it's a little bit tighter.
I like that they're all kind of like divvied up.
So you're gonna start in Europe, and then you have to basically go on expeditions to open up the lanes.
Yeah.
So then once you open up that section, then you can start placing
The Caribbean.
and things. Yeah. And you got Africa down here. You've got South America.
Far East, India, North America.
See Far East there. You can see the top of the board there.
That's really cool.
And then flip it over to the other side. Whoops. And you can see.
This is for 4 to 5 players.
Yeah. So you've got a lot more spots that you've got to fill up in order to open up those routes.
That's kind of cool. Very nice. We have another nice game insert. There's that. That token looks super cool. First player marker. It's giant and cool looking. It has its own little spot. And then you've got a big deck of those exploits there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them there. And then little...
Those are your player markers that you're going to be placing on the board.
So your colors, there's no green. I'm sorry. There's purple, blue, white, yellow, and reddish peachy color. But that's cool. And then little scoreboard. Oh, you got a good pad of that.
These are like
the game designer logos.
Yeah, like the governor places, governor benefits that you're going to get if you are the first player. I think to unlock one of the areas. It's been a while since I've demoed it, so I'm not really quite sure if I'm speaking correctly or not. But you'll notice on the back side, oops, shows those as well. And then we've got the other cards to show you, and it tells you where those cards are going to go. So like these go in Africa, those go into the Caribbean, there's Far East, India, whoops, North America, South America, Europe, and then these are the bad ones. These are the slavery cards. Yeah, I'll show you the backs of the cards there. So you have to. These are the slavery cards. If you flip those over, you're gonna lose points. And you can see that it's got the different. I like the fact it's got like the temple there for South America.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
There's a tree, an elephant,
India,
and then Far East,
Caribbean,
and that was Africa.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. So here is that big stack of exploits. They are cardboard. They're not just like little paper, really thin. So these are nice. So you've got a bunch of these you can add in. Dutch East India Company, Spanish Main.
Yeah, some people are probably going to say that this is overproduced, but
no,
I don't care.
Like
this is
super cool.
This is what game companies should strive to have, is games like this.
It does up the price, but I think it's well worth it though, because I mean, just this insert alone is super cool.
You can see how big that is.
Yeah, I like that everything has its place. I like that you get to have, all your individual little things. I don't know. I think it's really cool.
All right, so let's put everything in their spots so everybody can see what it looks like.
All right.
Everything's been punched out, and I want to point out on the back of the exploit rulebook, it shows the storage, kind of where everything goes. It even shows you the little individual player things, which I think is really cool.
I love that, yeah.
So we're going to show you kind of how this all goes back in. So you can see, we got the first player marker, we got the ship and cannons, we got the cards, all those extra stuff, the keys, the bits, the exploit boards.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then there's that little section there for that to fit in. And then your player boards go on top, like so. Yes.
That bent up a little bit.
There we go.
Yeah. I have heard from other players that these player boards are a little warped, but That's okay. So then the building box goes there, and then you'll see that the individual player containers fit like that. Get the rule book. We did have a bunch of extra plastic baggies, but we didn't need them. And that is Endeavor Age of Sail. It's a huge box with a lot of bits, a lot of modules that you can put in there.
Loved game trays. I think it's super cool.
Yeah. So we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
If you would like to support us, you can visit patreon.com/dadvdaughter.
Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.